Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben.
And we are AutoSave. Welcome to our channel.
Today we're watching Haikyuu Season 4, Episode 18. Last episode we had a pretty big change-up. I mean, we got a Nekoma game.
All we could have ever hoped for was just Nekoma.
Yeah.
More and more.
It was a really, really good episode. We got a POV from Kenma that I never expected us to get. And that included him running and envisioning video game,
imagery just everywhere,
in
rewards.
real life.
I'm really hoping that, I know we're not going to, but I can hope that we could see Kenma's point of view of the game, especially with this now. We're leading into this kind of final boss atmosphere of the team that we're playing right now, being like all focused on crushing solely Kenma.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I want to see Kenma POV in video game style of this game right now.
That'd be so cool. It'd be
I
so
don't
fun.
think we're going to get it.
It'd be awesome,
I
though.
think it would be awesome.
I'm a little nervous. Obviously, we had a fun episode, but it ended on a note that makes me worried that Kenma is going to run out of stamina. And I don't know if they do that to us. I don't know.
We've talked about it, and we're like, is Nekoma supposed to progress? And then is Karasuno even supposed to progress here? Like, we are not sure about that.
Yeah. I want Nekoma to win because I love them, but also because I don't know enough about the enemy team to be like real like hatred towards them that I'd want to like beat them for revenge on Nekoma,
I mean, all we know is that their coach was once a pupil of Nekoma's coach, which is a cool dynamic to have set up, that it's defense first defense. So obviously that's why they're going to pick on like Kenma even more.
Yeah. I expect Tora to come back in this episode, though,
Agreed.
like in like a big way, like whether it's motivation or just helping out Kenma.
Just kind
maybe
of in
picking
that,
up the slack.
he's
that
that
Kenma
same
has
kind
to.
of Tanaka style.
Yeah.
And I feel like he could definitely say something to Kenma that would maybe like they'd get into like, just to get him fired up again.
Or because like Tora did kind of overcompensate in the physical front, maybe he can lend that extra energy to account for Kenma's lack in stamina. I don't know.
Yeah, has Kenma really just been saving up this whole time, and he actually can just unleash all this extra energy?
Yeah, that has to
He
be
knows
it.
how to be
Has
lazy
to be
and
it.
when to be lazy, so...
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You can plan all you want before the game.
Admiration for his
Aw.
old pupil.
It's because he is a baby.
When he kept saying crush him, I was like, what does he have against Kenma? What has Kenma done to him?
I was like, wow, this is some real harsh language here. Then saying that Kenma's been babied, and I'm like, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I could also think of it as synonymous to they're letting their setter be lazy and not work too hard. I just want more Bokudo now that we're getting more Nekoma.
Yeah. We have to watch the OVAs.
Mm-hmm. This is just one of those shows that you can just have on your TV, like even if you're in and out of the room. It's the
Nice.
jokester. I hope it doesn't pay off.
Oh, nice. Just worried.
He's trying so hard.
Oh no.
No!
Another setter.
No, don't crush him. That's just like a little break. I hope the other members of Nekoma start really, really trying just to kind of save Kenma.
Come on. Nice. Come on. Oh no. Oh!
Oh!
I thought that they were gonna hit each other.
I
Kuro
know,
and Kenma.
me too.
Oh,
It's one of my
that
least
was awesome.
favorite things to see happen.
I like how the other team's coach is going through like a whole character arc too while this is happening.
That's something I'm glad that they include in this story. Is just minor mistakes that players always make. He's baiting him.
Oh, that was awesome.
So good.
It's like Sherlock Holmes.
Is he letting you think that you have the upper hand and that you're crushing him? But he's just baiting you?
I'm kind of disappointed with myself for doubting Kenma.
Of course he'd be the one that didn't figure it out.
I like how he's trying to have fun. Give him a second, right?
Mm-hmm. So cute. I wish my brain worked this quickly. Right
Oh
when
my
they figure it
gosh.
out.
It's the closest we're ever going to get to see Elle or Light play volleyball.
Oh, love it.
I love how that was so good.
Just some little side eye. Ooh, unsettling for them. Doubt begets doubt.
Doesn't sound like doubt.
He doesn't want them to have any doubt.
Yeah.
He needs to put a face on as a coach. Yeah. I wonder if this date is going well.
I think he's who Nekoma played.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
OVA.
definitely.
Yeah.
Wait for them to start rushing. Oh, look at his face.
Amazing.
It's a little too late.
Why is gravity a thing?
He's literally the most relatable character in this whole show. Yeah.
Come on, Kenma. Oh, it's so gentle.
Giving as much time in the air as possible.
Oh my god. Oh, please. Please.
He finishes what he started. So good.
Oh, amazing.
Lands like a cat.
That was like a Yusei run moment.
That was amazing.
Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
The F word. Finally watching.
Oh. Oh my god. This is perfect.
Now you.
To like not like I'm already hyped up to get back to Karasuno, but like to know that Nekoma's there to watch.
And they're like, we're waiting for you.
Yeah, right. Okay, that was Haikyuu, season 4, episode 18. What'd you think?
I really, really loved that episode. I feel like partnered with what we got, which made me very happy from last episode with getting kind of Kenma's glow up into this bleached hair master volleyball player. You know, I think we also we got to see a continuation of kind of the relationships he established in that flashback and how everyone feels about him now. And yes, they might call him the pampered prince, and the other coach said they are babying him. And the libero was like, have any more requests? You know, they have that energy with him, but they trust him. They love him. They did exactly what he asked. Like,
yeah,
they're so happy to be considered a friend by him.
Why would I rather be on the same side of the court as the pampered prince than the king of the court? Like,
I know, both are like notorious, horrible titles to be given. But I think I would rather be with the pampered prince.
The pampered prince.
Because he never, well, both, I can safely say, would not give up on something.
Definitely.
But there's something about the idea of someone, if we're just going with like old king of the court, you know, old Kaguya-sama, I would prefer to be with a player that tried to use the minimal amount of effort possible but still win than someone who just hogged the ball and was always screaming commands at me.
Yeah, definitely. One thing I really loved about this episode is they like switched it up how they were telling the story a little bit, and I really appreciated that from the show. Like, they came at me from like the one direction of the point of view that I thought, you know, was the actual story, matter of fact. And then when what is it? It's like Sawakura Tech or
Sawa, yeah, it was like Saikura.
But the other team, their coach, he said, "When did it start?" And I was like, "What?" And then they took us
once
back.
he said that,
Yeah.
it was like he set it all into motion inside my brain, where I was like, "Oh shit!"
And then they took us back and played through it from like Kenma's POV, and then it ended that with "When did it start?" again, and I was like, "That's just fun, like storytelling that you didn't have to do, that just enhances."
Yeah, like episode. It didn't matter if we were seeing a replication of the same scenes like twice.
Yeah.
Because I'm cool with that if you're showing me a different point of view, a different perspective. If you're taking me back in time to like as if it was a murder mystery.
Yeah.
You know, like, wait, how did that happen? You know, and you take me back, rewind the tapes, you know?
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
I loved it, and I also forgot, it's been a while, so I forgot how cool. Like, I love Kenma. He's one of my favorite characters, but I still forgot how cool it is when he slows down everything in the moment to like outthink people. I love that.
How does your brain, like, I play video games. I'm not like amazing at video games. I'm sure Kenma would be so much better than I am.
Mm-hmm.
But how does his brain work like that?
He's an
and
IGL.
How can I get my brain to work like that? It's not possible, right? I have to be born that way.
No, it's possible. You have to be you have to feel.
Do I have to wake up at like 4 a.m. so my parents don't yell at me and start playing?
It's not something you're born with. It's something that you're called to.
It's a duty. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, if you're sitting there in any environment with your team and you can see things start to go downwards and nobody's speaking up and everybody's just letting it fall, then you are called upon to choose if you would like to be that IGL and try to push the team forward in a positive direction.
Yeah, and
that's what Kenma is.
Yes, and if you want to level up by the end of this game or performance, then it needs to be deserved.
Yes.
You need to feel like you deserve that level up. It was substantial.
And hopefully level up enough to use your Guts special
attack.
Yeah,
Guts is a special move that he does not have access to at the moment, or maybe ever.
That whole build up before the final point, like there was like a flashback moment and Kenma doubting themselves. If you cut that up a little bit differently, a little bit differently, then it would be like perfect for You Say Run for My Hero. It would have been like such a perfect moment. But it was, I don't know. I really liked that episode. It was fun. Also, Fukunaga. I always appreciate some Fukunaga.
He's just like he's like a little dash. He's like a little dash of spice that they're just gonna add in, like a little extra flavor, some like confetti sprinkles on top.
I love watching Nekoma. Like, obviously, there are more routes to take with Karasuno because it's more focused on like specific individuals and their own like uphill battles, you know,
and also very heavy on their interpersonal kind of rivalries.
But the Nekoma like team itself, I could see the same like formula type thing like for months of content. Like, I love watching them so much.
I mean, I know we say it all the time, but this show really could have been focused on any of the major teams that we have grown to adore.
I agree. I hope I'm not like thinking incorrectly when I assume when we pick back up with Karasuno that Nekoma's going to be watching us. I want to see their POVs and reactions. I mean,
they're watching at the very, very end.
Yeah.
So I think it's safe to say they like quickly made their way over there.
Yeah.
Or were they on the opposite end of the court in the same big room?
I thought they were, but I could be wrong.
Okay, because I wasn't completely sure. I want to talk about how well this man in the audience's date is going. She is attentive. She is interested in the sport that he plays. She is compelled by the players on the court. She got a little emotional during some of the moments, you know, being worried about the team.
I think I'm a little worried about it on his end. I think that I think he's a little bit lost in the sauce.
Yeah, he's not paying enough attention to her.
He's probably still a little bit bitter. Because I assume he lost versus Nekoma.
He sounds more like a blind old man that you happen upon that's telling you a story about the good old days when he was a kid. And you're like, dude, no, just tell me where I'm supposed to be going. Like,
I get it. You're reflecting and like, this is the team. Like, I get it. But there's someone else there. And that person's
and she's
trying.
Interested.
Yeah.
She's trying. That is, I mean, I don't know if he's doing super well on the date, but if he were to ask his buds, how well do you think the date went? She was into it.
Yeah, agreed. I agree with
you.
I agree. I think that's a really important thing just to, you know, clarify.
Yes. Listen here, everyone.
Was into it.
If you want a date to go well, take them to watch a volleyball game. I think I've only watched like 2 volleyball games like in real life.
We should go to a volleyball game.
Yeah. But they were like college level and it wasn't even like
good.
Competitive. It was competitive, but like loosely competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like not a school known for volleyball.
It was like for fun.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
All right. You good?
Yes. Do you think that Kuro ever gets tired of being a proud dad?
No.
Okay, cool. That was my last question.
Not even a question. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we hope to see